Hello, everybody. There's some men that just want to watch and see the world burn. You're now tuned into Solo TV 84. I'm your host, Solomon Jones, here with just a quick motivational video on Thursday. I just want to say before I begin, shout out to the homie Minnesota boy. Um, he has chosen to retire from YouTube, and he's definitely one of the content creators that is the homie. So shout out to Minnesota boy, because he's one of the first to do the gaming thing, and then also to talk about some of the controversial topics. Um, and so shout out to him. Today's topic though is called being honest with yourself. Now, there's been this YouTuber who's really a troll, but you know, I understand trolling and satire because I do a lot of satire myself. Swirl King, that's what they call me. It's supposed to be satirical. This guy is a guy who likes to make videos, and I'm not going to say his name. I think that if you look at the screen, you should be able to figure out who this guy is that I'm talking about right now. I mean, he's on your damn screen, so I'm not going to say his name. I'm giving you free promotion, homie. Thank me later. I know you're a subscriber. But there's some men that just want to watch the world burn. And today's topic is called being honest with yourself. Now, some of you watch this guy and you laugh because this guy talks about not being able to get black women or urban women, as they're called now, because he's an ugly guy. He has problems getting women because women think that he's ugly. And shout out to Marcus A. Brown for the donation. Thank you guys. I really appreciate that donation. YouTube is really, the AdSense is killing brothers right now. You know. So I appreciate the donation. But the reason for this video is, you make a video about your lack of success with women. And basically what you're doing then is you basically self-depreciating yourself. I mean, making yourself sound bad, calling yourself ugly and that black women don't want you because you're ugly, this and that. And, at first it's kind of funny. Let's keep it real. It's kind of funny. Like, okay, this dude is calling himself ugly, whoop-de-whoop. But you realize that eventually it's a very toxic thing to watch. Because this brother is doing the same thing in every video. Calling himself a bunch of names and complaining about women. And one of the things is, first of all, let me just be clear. One thing I learned, I've tried to help some of these brothers behind the scenes that I've, did some coaching, whatever you want to call it. Some of these brothers behind the scenes giving them advice. And one thing that I've learned, and even LAR Movement has said this, is that there's certain brothers that don't want to be helped. Certain brothers just want to be validated. Certain people don't want help. They might come up and say, hey, I'm struggling with women. Women don't want me, blah, blah, blah. But all these guys just want to do is complain. Some men just want to watch and see the world burn. Certain men just want to complain. Certain men don't want to put in the work. They don't want to put in, like Minister Jab says, the field work. They don't want to roll up their sleeves and get down and busy. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to do the field work. Now, when you look at Oreo Man, he's a better looking dude than I am. He's a better looking dude than I am. So how come I'm able to get girls and this guy isn't? So you got to be honest with yourself. If you're true force, loneliness, and that, that alone is just a label that, to me, it's a joke. But you have to be honest with yourself. A lot of men don't want to do that. A lot of guys think, man, Why don't women want me? I mean, I'm a great guy. I'm doing well. Why don't women want me? Or because women don't want me because I'm ugly. Like this guy, women don't want me because I'm ugly. It's not that you're an ugly guy. It's that you have this ugly energy about you, bro. This toxic energy. And people can pick up on that. Have you ever been around people that always, every time you ask them how you doing, they always complain or have something negative to say? And every time you talk to these people, you feel a certain vibe. Shout out to Ron Wills. I know he just did a video on this on Man's Hour, but it's true. There's certain people that you talk to or deal with. Every time you talk to them, they always, oh, well, you know, my back is hurting today. And, oh, well, I got this bill at the DMV. And, oh, my gosh, I really hope that they let me off early work today. I mean, there's certain people at work like that. I try to avoid those people. I try to avoid those people. You know, but you have to be honest with yourself. So it's not that you're ugly, like ugly. It's that you are ugly internally. Your inner game is ugly. Your inner chi is ugly. You have this toxic mindset that is making you ugly, not your face. And for a lot of people, being honest with yourself is, you know, building up your self-esteem. We don't talk enough about that, but I noticed that's very important, having a healthy self-esteem. I see a lot of YouTube brothers here that are struggling with women, and you know, like this guy, and you can instantly see that it's because of low self-esteem. You know, if this brother started changing his mindset, being more positive, started, you know, working out more, and see a better image of himself, you know, not just physically where he's working out, but he's in better shape, but he improves his self-esteem, that would do wonders for his psyche. You know, a lot of us suffer from low self-esteem, and me too. Like let's keep it real. I suffer from low self-esteem at times. I'm not gonna lie, because of rejection from women in the past, of course. And so a lot of us, what happens is, you know, we get rejected in the past by some sisters, and we become bitter or jaded. But you have to be honest with yourself. You have to be honest with yourself and see, where can I improve? What are the things that I can work at? You see, one of the things I realize is that positive mindset helps with having positive self-esteem. It really helps. When you have a mindset that you're willing to succeed, when you have a mindset that, you know what, I'm willing to put in the work, I'm willing to invest, no matter how hard it takes. I'm willing to go through the fire. I'm willing to go through the pain. When you have that type of mindset that whatever challenges falls before me, I will face, and I will not give up. When you have faith in yourself, because if you don't believe in yourself, bro, who else is going to believe in you? You got to believe in yourself first. And you got to see it and grab it. Now, I'm not saying you got to grab her by the pussy. I'm just saying, whatever you see, you got to grab it. You see, the mind is so powerful that whatever you think, you can speak it into existence. You can manifest your own destiny. You are your best friend or your worst enemy. That is yourself. You got to be honest with yourself. And you know what? When I'm talking like this, I'm not just talking for the brothers that are simps, or for the brothers looking at this for the morning motivation, but I'm talking to myself as well, because sometimes we forget these principles, or universal laws, as I call them. You attract the energy that you put out. If you're putting out toxic and negative energy, the universe will return that back to you. The mind is a very powerful thing. And whatever you think about, whatever you're feeling, consciously or subconsciously, that's what you will attract. That's what you will put out. So when you make YouTube video after YouTube video after YouTube video crying about you're ugly and women don't want you because you're ugly and they don't want to give you coochie because you're ugly, blah, blah, blah. Eventually, everything you're saying, even if what you're saying is in a trolling way or being sarcastic, eventually you will start to believe it. You got to be honest with yourself. If you're not getting girls, keep it real with yourself. Sit down. I always say this in my videos. This is nothing new, but this may be something new for you. But if you're not getting something, if you're not, making the type of money you want, you're not getting the type of females you want, or you're dealing with some other stuff, sit down, make a list. If you're not getting, let's talk about if you're not getting girls, because that's the topic. Hold up, let me hit this water real quick. If you're not getting girls, make a list and write down pros and cons. Write down pros and cons. Okay, so you're 28 years old. Okay, you're a funny guy. That's a pro. A con is you're 28, you still live at your mama house. Let's just keep it real. And I'm not dissing anybody living at their mama house, but at 28, you should be out unless you're going to college or something like that, or you're helping out at the home or something like that. But you got to write a list of pros and cons. You got to be brutally honest with yourself. You have to be so honest with yourself that you are willing, and this is hard to do because a lot of us are delusional, not just women, but men as well. Let's keep it real. Some of you brothers running around here thinking y'all 9s and 10s. Stop it. Negro, you're not a 9 and 10. Talk about, I should get women because I'm a 9 and 10. You know what I mean? But you got this big mole on your forehead. So you got to be honest with yourself. Got to be honest with yourself. And once you're honest with yourself, like let me take myself. Okay, I want to lose 20 pounds. Okay, so what's going on? Okay, so I like to, eat bad food because I go out a lot on happy hour. I go on these dates with these chicks. Okay, so how can I remedy that? Well, number one, I got to cut back on my calories a lot more. Or number two, just eat a lot healthier. But you got to be honest with yourself, because if you're not honest with yourself, you're going to keep being in the same rut that you're at. That's just real. And you know what? What I'm about to say next, some of you brothers are not going to like it. But I'm going to have to say it. Some of you brothers, what I'm about to say next, some of you brothers are not going to like it, but I'm going to say it. If this dude says he has no problem getting girls, white girls or Latina girls, whatever, if women of your own race are not choosing you, then you might have to step out. Women that are choosing you from other races, you might just have to do that. Now, I understand what brothers are going to say. Well, I love my sisters and this and that, but I'm just baffled when I watch certain YouTubers or read certain comments. Oh, they do the most, this and that. But yet you guys are still going after these same people that y'all talking about. At the end of the day, if, you got to be honest with yourself. You just do. And if women are not feeling you, and y'all hit the like button, man. The like button is free. I mean, if you're not going to donate, at least hit the like button. Damn. Thank you. But you got to be honest with yourself. Some men just want to see the world burn. This is one of these videos, man, that I know a lot of brothers not want to hear because, well, what about feminism? But there's still men out there that are winning. Well, what about gynocentrism and the system? And it's all holding me back. I'm like, man, please. There's still guys out there winning, bro. Winning. The other day, I was on the date. True story, bro. I was on a date, right, with this chick. And here comes this other brother, right? He comes in with these two bad biddies. I'm like, damn, he's got two of them. That's motivation. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got this dude coming in, right, with two chicks. You know? And that's just the truth. And it's like BGS said, let's keep it real. Because this brother that I saw, I think I'm not going to mention his name, but I think he's a brother of one of the ballers out here, one of the Viking football players. But it's like BGS said, man, you got to do the tier system. You know, a lot of you brothers want 9s and 10s. Okay, cool. Nothing wrong with that. I like bad chicks myself. But listen, bro, if your game right now is getting 5s and 6s, you get yourself a 5. You keep improving, then you get yourself a 6. Then you keep working out, keep getting this money, then you get yourself a 7. You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep it real. I got a bunch of 5, 6s, and I got a couple 7s on my team. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. But you know what? The 5s, they always bring food to the table and Hennessy to the crib. The 6s, they on point, and the 7s, of course, you already know. She's bad. She's from LA. She's a dancer. But anyway, the point I'm trying to make is you don't just start coming out the league and you're on some Michael Jordan shit. You know, some of us are Jimmy Buckets. Some of us are Jimmy Butlers. You know, we get drafted in the second round. We don't get a lot of minutes at first, but every year we work on our game. And next thing you know, we're all-stars. You know, some of you cats, I'm being serious. I know some brothers be like, nah, so I can't do that. I need 9s and 10s. 9s and 10s. All right, cool. Cool, but what is your vernacular in terms of your game? You can't just start at 9s and 10s. Start with the, like BGS said, get you a 4 or 5. That's a California 4 or 5. Then you work up to a 6, then a 7. Because once you get a 6, you know, with each step, your confidence is going to get better. Then you just boom, 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 boom. You get up there. But some of you brothers is aiming for 9s and 10s. You know, it reminds me of when I used to go out with these PUA, and I'm not a PUA, but when I used to go out with the PUA cats, and the dude would be like, yo, man, I only approach girls that are 8s only, 8s or higher, you know. And then you ask the nigga, like, yo, why haven't you approached a girl yet? I haven't seen any girls that are 8s or higher. So then the whole night, this dude ain't approached no chick. And I'd be like, well, yo, this chick is bad. This chick is bad. This chick is, they'll be like, no. You know what I mean? Dudes is funny like that. Yeah, Marcus Brown. Get some miles and trade up for a newer, better model. Exactly. But I'm just saying that at the end of the day, you have to be honest with yourself and realize that our words have power. You're able to manifest energy into existence. You're able to manifest certain things into existence. It's very, very powerful. And for us, especially us as Black men, we've been torn down by society. We've been torn down by our own women. We've been torn down by, you know, basically everybody. And it's so important for us to keep things into perspective and realize that for us, you know, the whole world is against us, and realize that, you know, we have to have a positive self-esteem, self-image about ourselves. There's nothing wrong with celebrating ourselves. There's nothing wrong with having a positive energy in terms of how we feel. We need that. And how do you get positive self-esteem? You stop watching things or dealing with people that don't bring anything into your life except for negativity. I don't deal with people that try to cut me down, even if they try to do it in a joking fashion. That's just it. I mean, to a lot of y'all, okay, a lot of you people might think, oh, Solo's a fun guy. He's always busting jokes. But in real life, I'm kind of an asshole, man. Like, I just don't, there's certain people I joke with. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those things. I'm cool with you. We joking around. It's cool. But, there's certain people that try to play the whole, oh, we're not laughing at you. We're laughing with you. And so it's one of those things is that you have to, me, I don't like to be around miserable people. I've said that before. I prefer to be around people that are successful or like myself are on the road to success, because I want to learn from those people. I'm like a sponge. Every time I'm around those people, I'm soaking up the game. I'm trying to learn what motivates them, what ticks them, what drives them. I don't want to be around people that are always crying about not getting girls or always crying about not getting money or have issues. And I understand that life is not peaches and cream. We all have situations going on. I understand that. But misery loves company, and I sure as hell don't. But we as men, we have to realize that, we build our self-esteem by the things that we watch, the things that we listen to. This is why I like to meditate. This is one of the reasons I like to meditate. This is one of the reasons why I like to watch Ralph Smart. Can I get a hello there? A lot of y'all brothers don't know who Ralph Smart is. One of the best YouTubers ever, bro. But this is very important. It's very important to pay attention to what you listen to and what you watch. And one of the things I've done is recently I've cut out some of my favorite YouTubers because it's like always negative shit. Where's the inspiration? Where's the motivation? So you have to be careful of the things that you watch and hear. And there's some people that just want to listen to negative stuff. But for me personally, there's balance. There's balance. I want to be motivational to people. I want to be an inspiration. I love it when people hit me up on Snapchat and say, yo, dog, I really like your videos. They're inspirational. They're motivational. I love it when y'all do that. Now, some of y'all be on some weirdo. Like, I had to block this other dude yesterday. He did the thought filter, and he was talking some Illuminati shit. And I'm like, yo, I got to block this dude. I mean? There's always some weird clown on Snapchat doing some weird stuff, man. I block you weirdos with the swiftness. I don't care. I mean? Like I said, I like females snapping me, not dudes snapping me some weirdo stuff about how the Illuminati's not real. But seriously, back on topic, not to get off. But, to have self-esteem, do things that enrich your life. Do things that are positive. Like when I look at Marcus Brown, Snapchat, right? He's always out and about doing something. Like he bought and Marcus, I ain't trying to put you on blast. You my homie, man. But I see him, he bought his mama a necklace for her birthday or something like that. I was like, that's boss shit. That is motivational to me. For him to be able to see him do that, to share that special moment of buying his mom this beautiful necklace or bracelet or whatever it was, it's inspirational. It's very important that you feed your soul and spirit with edible fruits and food. Very important. And put yourself around positive people that inspire you and motivate you. Like I said, I be peeping Marcus Brown Snapchat like crazy because it motivates me to step my game up. There are a lot of people that motivate me. My boy Ian, Superman, I peep his Snapchats because he's always talking about business, how to get money, how to get this paper. And then you see him all over the world. He's in New York one day, then he's in Atlanta the next day, then he is in Chicago or Florida. He's always traveling, doing the business. It's motivate. You gotta deal with motivational people, man, or people who inspire you. You know, we talking about positive self-esteem right now, people. Come on. And stop listening to music that tears you down or that builds this facade that you got to be a certain type of person. You know what I mean? You don't have to be a gangster or thug. Sometimes, don't get me wrong, I like to, you know, listen to that hard music, but man, I've been bumping that Kendrick Lamar. Whoo! That shit is dope. Telling you. Dope music, man. Really dope. Kendrick, man. I'm gonna do a talk about Kendrick Lamar album pretty soon here, because the album is dope as hell. Also, to build yourself up, man. You know, hit the gym. That's what I do. Hit the gym. You know. But we gotta, once again, you gotta be honest with yourself, man. You gotta have a positive mindset and realize that, like Terrence said, as you thinketh, so he is. Exactly. It's very important. You know, so this is just a quick Thursday. Damn, this video already is that long. This is a quick Thursday motivation. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be here for long. Please subscribe. Please share. Also, check out my news channel, Single in Minneapolis. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at SOLOTV84. That's SOLOTV84. We're going to get into a lot of motivational stuff this summer, man, because that's the stuff I'm on right now, man. I'm on some other stuff, man, because I feel like that we need to address certain things, man. We don't talk about self-esteem and how all of that stuff. We don't talk about stuff like that. I don't know any other YouTuber talk about stuff like that, except for Ralph Smart. Can I get a hello there? You know? But yeah, I mean, basically, that's just what it is. You know, we were going to get into more motivational, more positive stuff this summer, because that's what I'm on. I want to see people succeed. You know, we can talk about current events, and I will, of course. That's always going to be something I'll talk about. But we need balance. We need to balance these chakras. What you know about balancing chakras, though, man? What y'all even know about chakras? We gonna get into some stuff this summer, man. I promise. But anyway, it's your boy Solomon Jones, and once again, see you on top. Peace.